line up courtside, you know what time it is. It's
Sports plus life. Sports plus life.
ringside or front court or field pass, we ballin' no. Knuckle up or buckle up, I tell it like it is when I'm on my show. Home run, slam dunk, knockout, or gossip go.
Sports plus life.
Yeah.
Sports plus life.
Yo. What is up? What is really good? It's your boy Brandon Levon down. There we go. Now, guess what? Turn it all the way off now. Yeah. What's up? What it do? It is your boy back 2 straight days in a row. Now, yesterday was the unexpected Selection Sunday show, which we handled like champs. And today is the regular, Sports Plus Life episode. I told you guys more merch was coming as far as the gear. Now, this one I can understand if everybody's like, Brandon, get out of here. This is me and my group. This was for the 99s and the 2000s. The 2 unique shirt. There is me. There is Sean. There is Roderick. There is Sterling. Oh, boy. We were in Florida. What a time to be alive. And yes, I did. I made that bitch into a t-shirt. Yes, I did. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Hey, let me tell y'all something, bro. We got a freebie. I told you guys yesterday that Henrico County was closed. Well, a lot of places was closed because of this impending weather. And make no mistake about it, we just got a severe thunderstorm warning. We did. We got a severe thunderstorm warning. But guess what? It's not a tornado warning. That's a big difference. Did not want no tornado. I told the kids that should this huge, humongous storm happen the way that people were saying it was going to happen, let me show it again. Yeah. Should that storm happen the way people are saying it was supposed to happen, then we would be out of here. I'm not doing the powerless apartment. I'm not doing that. But by the grace of God, thus far, nothing has happened, and I hope nothing does happen. Now, before I bring Coach Hampton on, my daughter is in this America's Best Student contest, and if you guys have, if you follow me on Facebook or if you're part of the Prediction League, I've probably hit you up and asked for your vote. As you see right there, London is currently in first place of this competition. And of course, the winner, if she wins, she gets a free trip to California where she gets to meet Bill Nye the Science Guy. And my baby is very excited because she currently is in first place, and her mother has been glued to her phone and her computer. At least that's what she has told me. And everybody, every time she gets a vote, she's like, got more votes. She's texting me, got more votes. I'm like, good. Okay, that's awesome. So support my baby. If I have sent you a message, whether on Messenger chats or if I have texted you, you can vote. You can vote one time. It's free. We've had a couple of people make donations. Like I made a $10 donation. $10 counts for 10 votes. And so absolutely, would like my baby to win. And you guys can vote once for free every day. It's 10 days left. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm just, just throwing that information out there. And yes, vote for my baby. Vote for him. What up, Lomar? Vote for my baby. What up, Lomar? I sent you one of them links. Vote for my baby. Hampton, what it do?
Yo.
What's good with you, homie?
Not much. I'm good. It was.
I muted myself on purpose. I was giving myself some directions, and I won't try to put the business out there.
All right. I was like, I lost you for a second. No, you good. You good.
No, you didn't lose me. You didn't lose me. Absolutely not. What up, Leash? How you doing? How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Leisha, hold on. Let me take this thing off right quick. Hey, Leisha, look at this. Yeah. That has now been made into apparel. Yeah. Throwback to unique on the t-shirt. What's good with you, my boy?
Not much. I mean, like, honestly, today was pretty light. Like, everything got canceled today because of the weather. So I was chilling the whole day.
I know that's right, bro. The crazy thing about it is that that totally threw my school night schedule off yesterday when they canceled school. So, the way they were saying it at first is that this severe weather was supposed to come at like 4:00 in the morning. And I'm thinking that we might wake up with no power. Well, once I realize I'm still asleep, I hear the TV going. Well, there's power. So I get up. I had a massive stomach ache this morning. But anyway, London had a 10 o'clock doctor's appointment, and I didn't know if I was going to go on it or not. I didn't know if I was going to take her to it or not because I didn't know what the weather was going to be like. So I ended up taking her. And I was like, bruh, we went to Target later on. When we got out of Target, it was almost 3:00. I said, man, y'all got away with one. And I said, hold on, let me correct that. We got away with one because it's not like I had to go to work today. I'm scheduled off from the daycare on Mondays and no county work. So I was just like chilling. Now I did just get a severe thunderstorm watch on my TV.
Yeah.
But be that as it may, that's different between tornado watch. Okay. So I told the kids because I told them that if we lose power, we're going to a hotel. And Roman and London, all they heard was going to a hotel. And they got hyped as shit. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute, hold on. This is not a vacation stop. I said, if we have to go to a hotel, this is not a good thing. Because that means this. I had to explain to London. I said, these type of storms destroy things. I said, what they're talking about, destroy houses, destroy, communities, hurt people. I said, that's what you want, all for the sake of going to stay at a hotel for a night. So, yeah, I mean, I had to be real because I'm talking about. They went to their mama house and got their suitcases, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold up. Like, y'all really think that this is like what? No. So, but be that as it may, I'm glad nothing happened. I told him, I said, you know what? I just hope that nothing happens, that if it does storm, it doesn't knock out any power or anything, and that y'all just got a free day off from school and I got a free day off from work. So it is what it is. And that's pretty much how it played out. That's how it's played out because, it's 8:00. It's about to be 8:00. And so far, all we've had is light rain. Feels great outside. Feels absolutely wonderful outside.
Yeah.
And you had a free day too, apparently.
Yeah.
That's what it is, my boy. That's what it is. Now, I know I kind of hit you up last minute about Monday episodes. I know you usually don't do Monday episodes, but there was some things that I wanted to talk about in regards to the NCAA, and I'll get to that in a minute. But let's start off with some NFL news. There is increasing talk that A.J. Brown is saying, quote, likely to get traded to the Patriots.
I did see that.
You saw that. Mm-hmm. Did you vote for my baby?
Yeah.
Better had, nigga. I'm just Oh, yeah. But A.J. Brown likely, that's what they're saying, likely traded to the Patriots. But it's not set in stone because people have been asking, with the moves that the Cowboys and the Commanders have made and the Giants, that maybe they may not trade A.J. Brown because it's like, it's more valuable to hold on to him. How do you think that situation ends up playing out?
I mean, it's hard to say. I feel like with the way the Eagles are setting up their roster, it seemed like they're freeing up space to get another edge rusher. And
Max Crosby.
Yeah. So you could be fine getting rid of AJ, but like I don't know. Even though like, he didn't have like as great as a year, he was in the media a lot. There's still a lot of value in keeping AJ Brown on your team.
Oh, AJ Brown, when he's on his A game or when he's getting the ball thrown to him, he's a top 5 receiver, and he ain't number 5.
So I would want to keep him if I was an Eagles fan, like a die-hard fan. I would want to keep him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I wouldn't part ways with him. I'd be like, we're gonna figure this shit out. Boy, by hook or by crook, we gonna figure this bitch out because the Eagles still have on paper the most dynamic weapon, the most dynamic set of skill players in the league. You can make an argument, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and even Jahan Dotson is a third option. And they've already won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has already been a Super Bowl MVP, and that window does not have to be closed. But if you trade AJ Brown, even if you get Max Crosby, you don't know what version of Max Crosby you're getting. And I promise you, Max Crosby and AJ Brown will not be traded for each other. I promise you that, because the value of Max Crosby has gone down. It went down overnight when the Ravens nixed that trade. So, but I don't know if I would be willing to part ways with that. Even though AJ Brown has, been a malcontent at time and things of that nature, I mean, we have to see what the offense will look like when this season starts. Now, this is true. AJ Brown's numbers statistically have dropped every year that he's been with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's still gotten 1,000 yards every season, but his numbers have statistically dropped every season. But with AJ Brown in that offense and on your team, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 4 playoff appearances, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and a Super Bowl championship. That you're probably not getting. You may get the playoff berths because you made the playoffs the year before you got there, but I don't believe you're getting the Super Bowl championship or Super Bowl appearances without AJ Brown on your team.
Yeah.
I just think they need to figure a way to work that shit out. And what I think the Eagles need to do is keep a receiver happy one-on-one. Throw him the ball early in the game. Throw some wide receiver screens. Find a way to make him feel involved in the offense early in the game, so that way he won't check out. That way he won't mentally check out. And I mean, and that is on the coach, the offensive coordinator, and to a degree, the quarterback. Because if he goes to the Patriots, that motherfucker going shit. I'll tell you, if he goes to the Patriots, nigga. If he goes to the Patriots, I ain't gonna worry about him if the Patriots played Broncos because Patrick Surtain will shut his ass down. But what I would worry about is all the other niggas who will be made open because of AJ Brown's presence.
Right.
So, but if he goes to the Patriots, that would be a big move for the Patriots, a huge move for the New England Patriots. So, we'll see about that. And also in other news, the Chiefs traded to get Justin Fields. Now,
saw that too.
Yeah. Now the question is Justin Fields just going to be a gadget piece, or will he be starting the season as QB1 as Patrick Mahomes still is dealing with that ruptured Achilles? What do you think?
I think he is going to start as QB1, and then he's going to get switched into like a wide receiver tight end.
A wide receiver tight end?
Yeah. I don't know, like some
receiver running back.
I mean, maybe a running back, maybe that probably makes more sense. But I don't know. I just feel like Mahomes, it will be rushed if he comes back too soon. So I feel like Fields definitely comes in at QB1 to just like ease it off, and then it's like if they have a bad start, they can see if they can try to rush Mahomes back. But outside of that, like they have other weapons. Just bring in another quarterback to give Mahomes time to rest and recover fully before he comes back, and then they can make for a Super Bowl push with Mahomes as the starting quarterback.
I totally agree with you because I think with Patrick Mahomes rupturing an Achilles in December, I know Jason Tatum just came back from a ruptured Achilles after 10 months, being out for 10 months, but that's basketball. That is basketball. And even I think Tatum is doing a little too early, but that's basketball. If you do that in football, I do not believe he will be the same because RG3 did that back in 2012, between 2012 and 2013. Operation Week 1, I'll never forget it. And when he came back for the then Redskins, he was not the same player and never was the same player again. So if I am Patrick Mahomes, I'm like, bruh, why don't you just come back when you are 100% ready? Okay, just come back when you're 100% ready. And I know he's got that obsession with I want to win more championships. He wants to be seen as better than Brady. Yeah, but he has 3. So it's like, okay, you have 3. You're now 30 years old. You'll be 31 next season. And, as you get older, the injuries are not going to be recover quite as fast. So if I was Pat Mahomes, I would try to look at a midseason return. And even a midseason return is 10 months. Is 10 months. But I wouldn't, risk because let's just say Patrick Mahomes comes back and they're just bad. He's just not the same quarterback. The first thing that's going to be said is, well, he may have come back too early.
Agree. Because that's something like Fields is good for. Like if Mahomes comes back and he wants to push it for, hey, preseason, don't play me in preseason, but when the season starts, you can play me. If Mahomes comes back and just not the same quarterback, Fields is already ready. Like he had the preseason. He won't be as good as Mahomes, but he'll do enough that you need.
He's going to be with a coach that I believe can bring out the best in his skill sets. I mean, Andy Reid is an awesome coach.
That's true.
He will bring out the best in Justin Fields' skill sets as far as his ability to be a dual threat quarterback. Because I remember what he did with Michael Vick when Michael Vick was with the Eagles. I mean, Jesus Christ, Michael Vick when he was with Andy Reid was better than ever. To me, his best season was when he was with Andy Reid. I mean, he was absolutely amazing, and I believe that he could do the same thing with Justin Fields, even if it is for just a half a season.
Yeah.
And then in turn could resurrect Justin Fields' career and potentially get him paid. Because to me, Justin Fields has been a huge disappointment as a quarterback. Because when he came out of Ohio State, I was like, okay, this motherfucker's gonna be special, and he just has not been. And I thought this past season with the Jets is when he was gonna turn some heads, and he turned their heads in the wrong direction. Like, oh, I don't want to watch this. That's the way he turned heads. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm sidetracking. Before I forget, I want to give a shout out, happy birthday to my niece Hope Redford. We had a nice long conversation today. Love you, baby. She turned 20 years old. Mwah! Uncle loves you.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and but yeah, now so I think Fields that could be dangerous. I love you too. Oh, look, I love you too, baby. I love you. I love you so much. I do. I love you too. And yes, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your birthday. And I hope don't no weather come and mess that up. I do. I love you. I love you so much. I love you to the moon and back. And you see, I made it while we was on the phone. And you see, I told you I was gonna rock this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. You're making brownies. What kind of brownies? What kind of special brownies?
I was gonna say the same.
Brownies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if she don't answer, then that is my answer.
That is the
answer. Normal. Oh, okay.
Oh, just not tonight. Just not tonight. Got it.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Because if I didn't hear shit, I was gonna be like, "You told me so much." Like you have told me so much. Now NCAA tournament starts tomorrow, the playing games. You know what's funny, Hampton, is that when we got off the show yesterday, I went and I listened to the Selection Sunday show.
Okay.
I just wanted to hear what they were talking about. And they was literally saying the same shit that we was saying in regards to Miami of Ohio and VCU. Like, because they had one of the selection committee guys on there. And they were like, please explain Miami of Ohio and VCU, please. How does that happen? You know, of course they say, well, Miami of Ohio, of course they weren't the final team picked as far as the at large, but we had to look at their strength of schedule and yada yada yada. He said, but they were going to get in 31-1 record. He straight up said, "Oh yeah, Virginia Commonwealth, yeah, if they had a loss, they weren't going to make the tournament." And I was just like, "Bruh, 16-1 since 16-1 since January 14th.
That's messed
They
up.
started 11-6, finished the season 16-1, and wasn't gonna get no love.
It's fine. We don't need the love. We don't need it.
But the funny thing is, a lot of experts think they're gonna beat North Carolina, like straight up. They're like, that's I think VCU is gonna win that game. Like a lot of experts think the VCU is gonna win that game. Even Clark Kellogg came out on the selection show and said, "Oh, I got Virginia as my dark horse. I think they're going to the Final Four." I was like, "Fuck, I'm talking about."
That's you know what you hear. That's probably the fucking year.
Yeah, but no, I do. I think that I think VCU beats Carolina. I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe if it is Illinois that they play in round 2, I think they beat them too. I've done a few ESPN brackets.
Mm-hmm.
And the last bracket that I did, I said, well, let me take a step into Hampton's world. And I had the national championship game being between VCU and Virginia, but I got Virginia winning.
You were doing so good.
But in a lot of my brackets, I do have Virginia making the Final Four. I do. Because I truly can see them making the Final Four. Now, as I say that, watch them get bounced in round 2. I hope I'm wrong. Well, round 3, I mean. Because round 1 technically starts tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, they were talking about that. They were like, well, and remember we said that the South region was the hardest region. I had to do a double take, bro. Now that when I looked at the East again, I'm like, no, the East is the hardest, bro. That's the region that Duke is in.
The Duke, yeah. I honestly, after we got off, I looked at the same thing too. I was like, damn, Duke actually got the hardest region.
Yeah, bro. You got St. John's, you got UConn, you got Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got and St. John's got royally screwed over. They did, bro.
They did.
St. John's, who won the Big East regular season championship, beat UConn twice. Yeah. And the second time, they absolutely smoked UConn in the Big East championship game. And they got a 5 seed, and UConn got a 2, and they in the same bracket. When I sat there and I thought about that, I was like, ooh, they did y'all dirt ball. And Kansas is in there. Am I not mistaken? I know you're looking at it. Kansas is in there.
Right now. Yeah, Kansas is right there. So even if St. John win, they got to play Kansas next round.
I mean, that is murder right there, y'all. Like and not only for St. John, for everybody in that field. Like whoever comes out the East, they will have earned that shit.
Yeah, they will. They also got the 8-9 seed, Ohio State versus TCU. Like that's probably the toughest 8-9 matchup. You think there's a better You think there's a better one?
Georgia and who's Georgia play?
What versus St. Louis?
Georgia and St. Louis. I think that's going to be a real good game. Who's the 8-9 matchup in the East again? Because I don't have it.
It's Ohio State versus TCU.
Nah, I say. Let me see. Let me pull up a bracket. I mean, that's going to be a good game. Don't get it twisted. But as far as the best 8-9 matchup, let me look because you may be right. I may have to walk that back. Let me see. Let me see, because I got a few brackets, and they're gonna be asking me, do I want to create some more? Yes, create another bracket. Let's see. All right, yeah. Ohio State, TCU. Okay. Oh, you know what? No. Clemson and Iowa. I think that's gonna be a good game.
I think it could be a good game. I think it could.
But I think either way, the winner of TCU and Ohio State is going home.
That is, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And we were right about two things. Cal Baptist and Queens, definitely their first time ever in the tournament.
I knew it. I was like,
their first time. Yeah. Matter of fact, this is Queens' first year eligible.
oh,
Their first year eligible to even be in the tournament. So shout out to them. Their first year eligibility, your ass took advantage quick fast.
That's what's up. Good for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, Cal Baptist's women made it too. Shout out to Cal Baptist women.
Shout out to them. I will not be
something to deal with.
I will not be picking them.
No, I won't be picking them. And as far as the women's bracket goes, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry and simple. UConn. It's been that way for the last 30 years. UConn. I would love to say South Carolina with head coach Dawn Staley, but UConn's undefeated again. They got the baddest chick in the game outside of Flau'jae from LSU. And because Juju didn't play this season. Juju's recovering from the Achilles.
Juju is still recovering, which sucks because Juju is so nice.
Juju is nasty.
He's so nice.
She'll be back next season, though.
I hope so.
She'll be back next. Yeah, she'll be back next year. You know that's Jaden Daniels' chick, right?
Yeah.
I remember when they was at the game and then Mama sat in between them. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I was like, "That is fucked up." Like, wow. I mean, that's
hilarious. So
that shit went viral. That shit went viral so quick. I'm so serious. Hold on, let me see something else because. Now, I was actually having a conversation with Keith earlier about the NBA. I was hoping that Keith would come on here. But, I told him because we just started talking about the NBA, and I said, me and Hampton, we did this, kind of compare and contrast a couple of weeks ago, where he said, if I was the commissioner, I would change what? I said, there's a couple of things that I would still change today. And, and I told him about my 3-point shot I did. He was like, no, you trying to change the game back to the way it was when it was in when Bill Russell. I was like, bro, no.
Oh, my God.
But I said I would put a limit on it because I guarantee you that would keep players healthy. And I told him my idea. He shot it down. He said, you going. I told him, I said, bro, what you got to understand is that the reason why the game has become so damn unwatchable is because people just keep chucking shots from 3-point land. I said, and then on top of that, these load management niggas would not get paid. They would be strict, harsh punishments for all the way up to the top of the ladder if you implement that. And because it started because he asked me about Bam's 83. I was like, yeah, Bam got 83. And he was like, how are you not outraged? I said, hey, outraged for what? The way it was done was not basketball. I said, okay, well, maybe the way it was done was a little shoddy, but that's not Bam's fault. I'm not gonna get mad at Bam. I said, I guarantee you, if that was Kobe on the floor, I said, if Kobe was on the floor and they was up by 30 and they was fouling to intentionally get this nigga points, Kobe would have been like, fuck that, leave me in. I want to get 100. I want to break Wilt record.
Yeah.
He said, no, man. I said, nigga, I watched Kobe his entire career. Trust me, he would have been like that. So, and that's how the whole thing started. And then a situation of I said the problem with basketball is not stuff like that. I said the NBA has way more problems than just that. I said that was a singular game. There's a culture problem in the NBA. I said, you know, the stars don't want to play in the regular season. Teams are tanking, load management, blah, blah, blah. You know, I said that's a way bigger issue. I said, you know, you watch the Thunder play the Celtics, and then not the Thunder, the Spurs play the Celtics, and there's no, yeah, no, it was the Spurs. And you get what's Jaylen Brown got thrown out against the Spurs, right?
Yeah, he got thrown out against the Spurs, yes.
So it's the Thunder and the Celtics, and you have no Jason Tatum, no Derek White. And he was like, well, I know Tatum just got back, so that was a back-to-back, so I kind of understand. I give him a pass on that one. I said, no, you more rested than anybody. If you can't play a back-to-back, then don't bring your funk ass on the court until it's playoff time, nigga.
I agree with that, because like if you said you're healthy, you should be playing. Also, Jaylen was wrong. His first game back, he threw Jason Tatum a lob. He just came back from injury. What the fuck are you throwing a lob for?
But if you're on the floor, why can't I throw you a lob?
I mean, that's true. Right? But he threw it like way up here. He threw it like way up here.
You're on the floor. You're on the floor. You're on the floor. That's why I got so much love for the Bad Boys Pistons, even though they beat my Lakers for their first chip. The motto was, if you can walk, you can play.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you mean it's some back to back. No, if you can't do a back to back, then don't bring your funk ass back until it's the playoffs. Soft bitches. That's a bigger problem with the NBA. You know what else I would change if I was a commissioner?
What?
I would go back these multicolored and flip-flop jerseys. Motherfucker, home team wears white. The road team wears their colored uniforms. Now, you're not football, nigga. Stop trying to be like the NFL. And the NFL gets further and further ahead of you because you're trying to be like the NFL. No. Home teams wear white, except the Lakers, because their home uniform has always been yellow. And road teams wear their dark-colored jerseys.
You don't want no more special nights? Like a Halloween night.
Look,
you don't want
after they canceled Magic City night, fuck a special night. Because that's the night I wanted to see. I wanted to see Magic City night for the Atlanta Hawks, and the NBA ruined that for everybody who was looking forward to that shit. I wanted to see them strippers twerking at center court.
The NBA knew what they were doing. They knew what they was doing. They wanted to get everyone hyped, just take it away.
Oh, that was dirty, bro. No, I don't want to see no more goddamn special nights. You know what? You want to have an alternate jersey? Do it on Christmas, because that's an NBA day. Do it on Christmas.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Other than that, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. And let's approve of Magic City night. Bring Magic City night in there. Now, I'm not going to be on here long because I know I had a massive stomach ache this morning. You know, you ever had a stomach ache so bad that it's so painful that your whole body starts sweating?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit was painful. But in the meantime, I did think of some, in the spirit of keeping this bitch silly, I did think of some bloopers from NBA land that would land very good here. Check this out. I don't know if you remember this.
Don't know much about you. How would you describe yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more question you have to ask. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Kevin, what is that? I'm sorry. It's that funny, right?
A lot of people up here don't know much about you. How would you describe yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball.
He started talking.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Kevin, what? What is that? I'm sorry. It's that funny, right?
A lot of people up
Okay.
here don't know much about you. How would you describe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh, that felt so forced. Like you ain't never laughed before in your life. And you're like,
Hey, I would play the actual whole video, but I would probably be at risk of getting blocked, bro. Oh Lord, they're doing another a weather warning. Okay, that's all right. Yeah. Hey, yo, you know, I saw something today, a video today that I did not know existed. It was kind of like a James Harden blooper reel, but I did not know. Let me see. I don't know how I missed this. I don't know how in the hell I missed this. And it's one of the dumbest plays I've ever seen in my life. Like, I would have tried to fight this nigga going back up the court. Watch this.
I remember this.
Here in the third, Harden accelerates. Kawhi catch and shoot three. Rebound back tap to Harden. Checks the seams and now drives the lane. Coffee, rhythm dribble for three. Bucket! A big here in the third. Harden accelerates. Kawhi catch and shoot three.
Like, he tried to block his teammate's shot.
Yeah,
How the hell you gonna pass me? How the hell you gonna pass me the ball? Look at this. No. No. Like, I have never, in all my years of watching basketball, I have never seen a teammate try to block his own teammate's shot.
You know, I mean, like sometimes Kawhi should better with the hand of this.
Pass it. I'm open.
There you go. Psych.
Man.
Man, this fool's 2K glitching in real life. You do that stupid shit again, his ass gonna get waived. Who is the stupid idiot? What the fuck is he smoking?
This nigga been traded so many times he don't even know what team he's on. Stupid.
Sorry about that, Kawhi.
Man, shut up.
Yes, sir.
I saw that shit today. I was like, no, he didn't.
I mean, it's also the Trailblazers and they up by 21.
It doesn't matter. They could have been up by 24. I mean, eventually they did make the 3-point shot, but still. Bro, that's I've never seen something so fucking dumb. I was like, bro, wait a minute, hold up. Severe thunderstorm. Okay, all right. How many times you gonna show it?
They just want making sure people know again and again.
Man, fuck these niggas. I mean, look, as long as it ain't no tornado, man. As long as it ain't no damn tornado, bro. So what you think of the shirt, bro?
The shirt's tough.
I'm gonna make another one of these because I actually want to put the name of the group on here, you know. And the picture came out, better than I expected, seeing as how it's an old photo. I mean, like that wasn't a digitally created photo. That was just an old picture.
No, it came out good. Y'all on your Boys to Men vibes. Mm-hmm.
There you go. And that was in the 99s and the 2000s, my boy.
Yeah.
No, really, that was 2000. I'm not bullshit. That was in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna make. Of course, I'm gonna make one and give it to Sean. You know, Roderick is in the Navy right now, so I pray for him, especially with all this shit that's going on. And if Sterling want one, yeah, I got Sterling too. Yeah, no question. So, but yeah, I figured. I told you, man. I'm gonna be. Look, by the time summertime get here, bro, all my wardrobe is gonna be my shit, bro.
Nice.
Like, I'm so serious, bro. I mean, and if anybody wants to buy any of these shirts, of course, I'll make one for you. $20. $20. You know, I will. I'll make one for you. But and every time y'all see me, I'm gonna be like a walking fucking board, bro. Now, let me ask you something. Do you pay attention to the WBC?
Sometimes.
That shit got soccer vibes, bro. That shit got World Cup vibes.
Yeah.
The World Baseball Classic. What did you think of? Did you see last night the controversy?
I didn't see the contrary last night. I heard something happened, but I didn't read it yet.
They just said that the last pitch should have been a strike. I mean, should have been called a ball. You know, the U.S. won off a controversial strikeout, and they said it should have been called a ball.
Yeah, I heard U.S. was been struggling a little bit.
Well, I mean, they had to, they had to depend on somebody else to keep them alive in the tournament. But I mean, since then, I mean, they beat the Dominican Republic, which was a loaded team: Cotto, Fernando Tatis Jr. But this is what everybody is having an issue with from the WBC.
These umpires are in mid-season form. Look at this terrible strike 3 call. This thing is 5 inches below the strike zone, maybe 6-7 inches. That's a terrible final out of what was a great ball game. These umpires are in mid-season form. Look at this.
I mean, it's
to Perdomo. Here it is. Oh, the championship. USA is able to win this whole thing. That slider right there that was below to Perdomo. Here it is.
Now, see, this is what I'm gonna say, because I did not watch the whole game. I did watch a couple of innings because, like I said, the vibes in the crowd was giving soccer vibes. It was giving like World Cup vibes. Like everybody was really putting on for their country. I will say this though. If that's what the umpire determined to be the strike zone early in the game, and he had been making that same call for both teams the entire game, then so be it. Now, if that's not the case, then that was a bad call because it was low. But at the same time, bro, that was a close enough pitch where you should have swung the damn bat.
Yeah.
You're talking about a full count in the bottom of the ninth, and you got a runner on third, and you're down by 1. You got to be cutting. You got to protect the plate. You have to protect the plate. So that's just as much on the hitter as it is the up. Now, of course, when they found out the umpire was from Denver, Colorado, that didn't help matters any.
Bro. See, that's the thing. Like that definitely, like that's one thing I am kind of keeping up a little bit. Like it is giving World Cup vibes, like just a little bit. And it's like with the World Cup, it's like the same thing. Like the ref will dictate how he or she, because they're not, now we got some female refs in the World Cup now, but they will decide early on how they're going to call the game. So if they're allowing pushing, if they're allowing shoving, if they're allowing any jersey pulling, if that's not called early on, it's fair game the entire game.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, they also get a neutral ref, like not from the country that's playing. How you from Denver, Colorado, and you the umpire?
Yeah, I did. Good night. Y'all are going to be fine. Y'all be going to school tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Yeah, good night, baby. Look, look. When Roman and London think they can have a day off, they when they think they can have a day off, they will not let it go. They will not let it go. They won't. That's hilarious to me. That's hilarious to me. They will not let it go. Like if they had a day off, they think they're gonna have another day off. And I said that's possible, but now that it's 8:30 and ain't nothing popped off, Roman in London, get ready to go to school.
Yeah, I'm about to say honestly, it should be going away like pretty soon. Like the only thing we might have like after like 9, maybe like 9:30ish, it's just gonna be like heavy wind.
Ro, did you get in the shower? Okay. I don't put his business out there like that, but too much chatter. Come on now, let's get it crack-a-lacking. School night. Y'all stayed up late last night. Not tonight. Now this is another reaction from that strike call, and shout out to the Dan Le Batard show on Meadowlark Media. This is my favorite podcast, to be honest with you, in the morning anyway.
Strikes in the game on the line. I'm telling you, I thought I was going to wake up and I was going to watch the replay. I thought I was going to see Eric Gregg back behind home plate. I really did.
All right,
and it was not that egregious.
We'll get to that in a second. I want to teach the kids about Eric Gregg and the Levon Hernandez-Greg Maddux game. But here is Marrow, our friend, the kid Marrow. He is doing a live stream, watching the game with his friends. This is the reason that people do these live streams, so that you can have the frustration at the end of the game. Here is a last pitch that is clearly not a strike. Let's see how the kid Marrow and his friends reacted.
That's a awful call. That is a fucking terrible goddamn call. You cannot call that. You can't miss
that. The sad bongo. The sad stray bongo.
Cannot make that call. That's a great take.
I thought he was complimenting his take that you can't make that call, but no, he meant the not swinging. It was a great take.
How phony is that guy in the back row saying it's a great take? He's cheering for the U.S. He was excited, and because he and the other guy back there were wearing PR hats, he was cheering for the U.S. He was excited about the end, and then to make sure you're getting the guy's good graces who are cheering for DR in front, you got to let everybody know that's a terrible call. I saw you playing both sides.
I noticed that same thing, Zaz.
What a phony.
I was like, is he cheering as well? He's lamenting on audio and cheering in his history.
I'm glad with the result, but now let me make my friends know that I'm really on their side too.
I want to see the whole thing again, and I want you guys to hear the incredibly sad. It's the saddest I've ever heard a bongo be. It's just one stray bongo sound in the middle of them and their despondence.
That's a fucking awful call. That is a fucking terrible goddamn call. You cannot call that. You can't miss that. Cannot make that call. That's a great take.
I hope the kid watched that back and realizes who his real friends are.
I'm fond of that guy afterwards. That's a baseball fan there. He knew he had his rooting interest.
Look, guys, a dude found a way to make a bongo sound sad. That is impressive.
I forgive me, because I'm going to play this a third time. The reason I'm going to do this a third time, though, is I want you to see if you can freeze it on the secret handshake between the two guys in the back. Because it wasn't just that he was happy about it. It's that the two of them were happy about it, and they gave a secret in the middle of all of their friends' misery. They tried to hide a secret handshake because they were happy.
Right there.
You saw it. You saw it. They tried to hide it behind that guy. Karl Anthony Towns is also Dominican. He is famously Dominican. They love him in Washington Heights as a Knicks player, and he also had a reaction while he is festooned in the Dominican colors, and he's not happy about the call either.
The ball? The ball? Was it a ball that last we watched the highlight?
Hell yeah, that was a ball, man. Some bull. You I should have had a chance. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. coming up, bro. Come on, man. That was a ball as hell.
That was a strike.
No, hell no. You say that as an American.
That was ball as hell.
So that's what it comes down to, though, that the ump is from Denver?
I did just look it up, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, he's from Denver?
Yeah.
So that means that by definition, a U.S. umpire is going to purposely call a ball a ball.
If I'm hitting in that situation, that's more of the argument for you got to swing at anything close there. We got Denver, Colorado behind the plate.
You know the umpires. You know the situation. You don't stop Wells at third. First of all, you pinch run for him.
Also, they made a third out at third.
Tatis.
There were some base running mishaps.
It takes a great throw. I love making them make a play. But what
Judge,
we
though,
say,
makes that
pitching
play.
and defense wins. And the U.S. bullpen shut them down for 5+ innings.
Can I just stop you guys for a second, though, on what I'm about to say? Because I feel like from our couches, behind the microphones, we underestimate a handful of things. There is a pitcher throwing a ball, fastballs, harder than anyone has ever thrown a baseball. Up until the last, I'm going to say, 8 years, maybe 9, that pitcher on a 3-2 count, there is no circumstance under which he's throwing a breaking ball. I'm going to say that's something that's happened maybe the last 7 years. Somebody who throws 104 miles an hour with Tatis on deck does not throw a breaking ball on a 3-2 pitch. You guys sitting here saying, you got to swing the bat when a human being is throwing a baseball harder than anyone ever does, and you have to sit fastball on that pitcher. If you do not, you're going to watch. What you're going to have happen is he's going to throw it right down. If you're sitting breaking ball there saying you just got to swing at everything, he's going to swing a month late if he's sitting on breaking ball because you can't expect a breaking ball there. Do you guys realize how much easier it is to be the critic in this spot, to be the guy, than to be the guy who actually swings the bat at a pitch that wasn't close? He said afterward, I knew it was a ball. It is a ball. It's a ball forever. It's a ball. I know it's a ball. That wasn't a strike.
I just think you're almost making our point. Like the better the pitcher, the better stuff from a pitcher, the more I'm just protecting the plate. This guy's so unhittable.
That's how
anything
I feel.
close, I got to swing.
Yep.
So it's just like to be able to be like, oh, that was an inch low. That's a tough spot to take there.
And you don't get to say good eye.
And in the hundreds of years that we've been playing baseball, you know that's a fastball in that situation. He knew that was going to be a fastball in that situation. He saw it go off the plate.
I'm playing this because this is the most baseball talk you're going to get from me on the show. But I did watch highlights of the game. There was a lot of managerial errors by Albert Pujols, who is the new manager for the Dominican Republic World Baseball Team. And it's his first year, so I guess he gets a pass for that. But you know, it is what it is. That's the most baseball you're going to hear me talk until it's the fucking World Series. Now, to be honest with you, and the season ain't started yet, so what is it, March? You ain't going to hear me talking baseball for another 7 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that really just reminds me of the World Cup. Like, that happens almost every single match, and then they adjust and they try to address, like, certain referee calls during the game, and it's just like, the game's over. We're not going to go back and replay it. Like, why are we talking about it? We can talk about it to make people more mad, but, like...
You want to know something that's funny?
What?
Speaking of bad calls, it's over. You know, it is what it is. Remember when we were watching the Nuggets and the Lakers? And remember that you know, it was near the end of regulation, and the Nuggets, it was the foul call that sent Austin Reeves to the line.
Yeah.
And it was like, ooh, we was like, where did he foul him? I was like, that was a clean swipe at the ball. The NBA came out yesterday and said that wasn't a foul, that shouldn't have been called. And I'm like, if you're the Nuggets, I'm just looking at the league and going like this.
Because like as a ref, like if you admit after the fact, like, oh yeah, I fucked up there, it's just like you just asking for people to be more mad at you because you're like, oh, we need y'all to get back on the court because I made the wrong call. It's just like, nope, you did it. I will say
this, the dude who deflected the ball, he didn't get up and automatically look like he was pleasuring a woman going like this, like everybody does. So he didn't. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. Every time I see somebody going like this, I'm like, are they having flashbacks to their teenage years, or what they do with they IG models when they get on, they're done with the game? I mean, I'm like, okay, but he didn't do that. So, so I guess maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. So, you think you're gonna actually have to do some work tomorrow?
Yeah, 100%. Like nothing else is like really coming in now. Like the worst thing that might happen maybe tomorrow is if anything is outside, they might want to move inside just for like if anything got really, really damp and messed up. But other than that, like all the regular outside places should be fine.
I just hope that my bus door isn't frozen tomorrow morning, because I know it's supposed to be like the next 2 days. It's supposed to be like fucking cold as a bitch.
Yeah,
we're going back down to the 40s. Going back down to the 40s, and then we're gonna hop back up. Well, around the 50s, low 60s. But I am so that like whoever's operating the weather machine, because I don't think this is God doing this. I mean, come on, what have we dealt with over in less than 7 days? We done dealt with summer weather, almost 90-degree summer weather, only for the next day for it to be snowing, and then a few days later have tornado warnings. What the fuck is this? Just imagine what summer is going to be like. But anyway, yep, let me get ready to get on up out of here. Like I said, I wasn't going to stay on long tonight because I woke up earlier than I wanted to, even though I had to take my daughter to the doctor. So I really would have had to get up anyway, but I wasn't sure because of the weather situation. And I hope that the weather situation won't rear its ugly head tonight, because any notion of going to a resort now, that's pretty much not now.
Yeah.
Nah, because the kids about to go to bed. You know, but they about to take their behinds to bed. You know, they had a free day. We got a freebie. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Henrico County. Everybody got a freebie today, pretty much. Because everybody was closed.
Yeah.
But anyway, before I go, I want to say this one more time. Please vote for my baby. You see that? Currently in first place. Okie dokie. Currently in vote for my baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Vote for my baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. And you know, she is locked in and she is engaged. She's locked in, she is engaged, and this is really fun for her. You know, this is cool. This is cool. This is really cool. She likes the fact that she has a chance to win this and possibly go meet Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like I said, it's 10 days. You can vote every day, at least once for the next 10 days.
You better be voting every day.
Yeah, what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you donate money, that's great. Each dollar you do, I mean, it starts at 10 and 25. So I donated 10. That counts for 10 votes. You know, so I did that. A couple other people did that. And so, yeah, so let's try to make this crack-a-lackin' and happen. And, you know, I hope everybody who is a fan of this show is a fan of my beautiful princess right there. I think that's the picture I'm gonna use to put it on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the picture.
Yeah, just make sure you take the white girl out on the back.
Oh, I'm gonna clear the whole background.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be London. I'm gonna clear the whole background for that one. You know, I didn't clear the background for this one because I think this background makes it perfect to be on a white t-shirt.
Well, that background was perfect. That looked like you guys were in the middle of shooting a music video.
Yeah. Hey, when I first saw this joke, when I first put this joke on Facebook a couple of years ago, it was like this was a fucking album cover. But yeah, I think that's the picture I'm gonna use. I think I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna clear all the background out. But again, vote for Princess London, and I love that. Currently in first place. Vote for my baby. We thank you. We appreciate everybody who's already voted, including you, Hampton. We thank you so much. We thank you, and we definitely appreciate it, and London appreciates it. So with that being said, we about to get up out of here. So we will see you guys on Friday. Sports Plus Life Talking Ish. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Hampton, any final words?
Oh, actually, yes, I do. April 4th, I will be at Maymont doing their Easter event. We're gonna set up a soccer field, and we'll be playing some soccer with the kiddos. So
that's Saturday, April 4th.
Saturday, April 4th, we'll be in their kid fun zone, and we'll be playing some soccer out there
at Maymont Park.
Yep.
At Maymont Park. Okay, that is absolutely awesome. At Maymont Park. And look who's calling me right now. I just sent her a link, just really for her to check it out. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Hello? Hey.
Can you show him how to cash out people money? Because he ordered something on Amazon instead of, he said he clicked his card, but he couldn't mine.
Well, how much was it?
$6.35.
I got you. I thought you was calling because I'm talking about London's voting thing right now. She said because Roman owe her some damn money. I'm live. That's why I just sent you the link so you can click. Well, not the link to join, but I sent the link. Hampton said, "Hey, I sent you the link where you can click on it and see where I have London's picture up." Yeah. So I mean, you can. I got you as soon as I get off the phone. I mean, as soon as I get done with this live, I got you. So if you want to click on there before we close up and see, I'm just again promoting this and thanking everybody who's already voted and letting them know that they can vote every day once for free. So I'll hit you right back.
Free, but we definitely encourage the donations.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'll hit you up when I get Roman to send it.
All right.
Roman order something off of Amazon and spend his mama damn money.
$6.35. Is that what I heard?
$6.35. I told Roman stop. Oh, that's all right because I told him he goes crazy with this Amazon shit, and he don't be paying attention to how much he has in his account. So anyway, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in with us. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. We out this book. Peace. See y'all on Friday. This old we talk ish.
Yes, sir. Friday.
Yes, sir.